Hello.
Hello?
This is probably one of the most unprepared casts I've ever done.
Yes, you're
Well.
so strong.
Oh.
Oh god.
I did something really stupid. I changed my camera thing. Oh, and it also pauses the camera when I changed that, and I had a really stupid face. Awesome, that's gonna be in the VOD. Anyways, welcome. StarLadder. I already started the intro and everything. So Na'Vi versus Empire, group stages, round robin, best of one. Figured cast it, and then I kind of lost track of time. So that happened.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, it
I don't
does.
know. The standings are. I think Empire's in a pretty bad spot, aren't they?
I believe they are, but I can tell you exactly in just a second. Um, Sorry. Wow, Na'Vi is actually doing really well. We knew that already, actually. They've played 9 games, have won 7, lost 2. Empire, we had them earlier this week as well, actually, and they then played their 5th game. So they have 2 wins and 3 losses.
Are you sure? Here it says 3-3.
Did they have games today? Because that's not updated yet, I believe.
Yeah,
They
won
actually
against Hellraiser.
yeah, they just played. So it's 3-3. So that's not as bad as I thought. But regardless, like if you're thinking about StarLadder and you think about previous results of tournaments, you kind of can't lose more than 4 games.
Well, I think it's a bit different now because of all the reshuffling. So since a lot of teams are losing against their 2 teams now, I think tops you can get 5 losses.
Okay, well, yeah, if more people lose more games, then in general, then that number will indeed go up. So 4 to 5 losses. So for Empire, yeah, they can't afford to lose too many games, and well, this is one of the ones that they definitely want to win because, of course, if you are ending up in that top 4 or top 6, might be having some tiebreakers, but then head-to-head score will count. So you will want to win against those top teams. So Na'Vi versus Empire, who do you personally favor?
Well, I would give a small favor to Navi, I think. I mean, sometimes they play very sloppy, but they have this aggressive play that just makes them win so many games. So
Yeah,
I think a small edge for them.
And they actually left Lycan in the pool, making it a Lycan Radiant side. Yeah. What do you think about Lycan on the Radiant side? Is he still as strong, or is he just not as strong?
Well, obviously, it's not as strong because you don't have the Roche advantage, but he brings his split push and his super high damage, and if you ever you can do so many good things with him if you play him as a safe lane carry. You can just leave the lane and place him in the woods, and you have a support farming. There's a lot of things you can do with this hero. It makes him good, but I don't think he's too overpowered. I think you can easily beat him, and I mean, I think if there's any team that can easily beat him, it's Navi because they play their aggressive style and punish Lycan because he's pretty weak in the laning phase. So I don't think the Lycan will do too much in this kind of match.
Well, we have some extra control for Empire with the puck picked up. Will help a lot, I guess, especially against the Skywrath Mage if you get that silence up. So far, though, Na'Vi, they haven't revealed too much. It's 3 heroes that are known to fulfill multiple roles. Remaining. So I kind of like that about lineup, making the enemy team basically guess what they plan to do. What are you expecting from these 3 heroes from Na'Vi?
Well, it's Navi, so it's very hard to predict. They play roaming Mirana a lot, and also host plays Mirana. And Skywrath Mage they play him as a support, and they play him as mid with Dandy. And Risking, I'm pretty sure they play him as a carry core as well, so there's no way to tell right now. But yeah, we'll see in a second. I wouldn't be surprised to see something like a Wisp or something, and Wisp Skywrath Mage mid and just roll over them.
Well, that's definitely possible because well, Empire, they now revealed already their 3 cores. But from these 3 cores, I'm going to expect the Brewmaster to be middle, and he, before he reaches level 6, is fairly easy to shut down. Maybe not in terms of actually being able to kill him, but you can definitely make sure that he has a hell of a time on the lane with a Skywrath Mage and an IO. Make sure that he never really has an impact until he has a really good ultimate that he can do out, which he can't do if the Skywrath Mage silences him. So that's a problem. Wind Ranger, though.
A Wind Ranger.
We saw a Wind Ranger 2 days ago, I believe. Right? Wind Ranger off lane,
think-
aggressive tri lane. Oh, actually, that was me. I was casting it. I was casting in a different game. Virtus Pro ran Wind Ranger on an aggressive tri lane as the carry, or as the core rather, not as a carry. But what do you think about Wind Ranger? Because we've heard a lot of not so good stuff about her lately.
I think I read a Reddit post not too long ago that she had like one of the worst win rates and.
5 seconds remaining.
No, my Skype. What's happening?
Yeah. Hello?
Hello. Sorry, my bad. Sorry. What was Wind Ranger? One of the worst win rates. And then I dropped out.
Yeah, am I lagging?
No, it's me.
Oh, stop lagging,
I'm
please.
sorry.
Stop. Lag.
Well,
Yeah, but they're probably gonna run it as aggressive as you said, or just rotate their sports there. But I'm more surprised that this Brewmaster was left so long. I think it's one of the strongest heroes now, especially against a team like Navi. When he gets blink, you just counter-initiate somewhere, ult, and you win that fight. So we'll see what Brewmaster can do this game.
Well, the thing is though, you've got a Skywrath Mage. Isn't it said like Skywrath Mage's ultimate, Ancient Seal? If you target your enemy hero with it, it will hit the moment they come in range. Like, no delay, no cast point, just boom, silenced. Which, in theory, should always be faster than the Brewmaster.
But that assumes that you see the enemy, which...
Yes.
Well, it is, obviously, but then you would have to play against a new Brewmaster.
Yes.
Because you're gonna blink from the fog and not let that happen.
Okay.
And if you blink from the fog, there's a very small chance that he'll be able to silence you. And if that happens, they eventually to swap him.
Yeah, but it's it's Fanscore playing Skywrath Mage, so he's super fast.
So he's gonna fail. I heard he's very bad with his hands.
Oh really?
It's just what I heard.
Okay, good to know. Well, Clockwork and Bane are last two pickups. And with that Clockwork, actually, that kind of reveals more about what we're going to see here. Looks like from the heroes that are getting picked up, Wraith King and Skywrath will be playing a support role. And it will be a mid Wind Ranger.
Ah, well then it does that quite a lot, actually.
I like that. I like in terms of Wind Ranger, she has had, of course, a lot less impact than she used to have, and all like not good things being said about her and stuff like that. But in a mid role, if she gets her farm, she's still a really strong carry, still a really strong hero rather, not specifically a carry, but still a really strong hero.
Yeah, I mean she has that one ability. If you shackle two heroes in a team fight, you just win the team fight.
No pressure, Dandy.
But you don't have to do it. But if you do it, it's pretty good.
Well, you'll want to do it. What's this?
What's going on?
It's a lot of question marks. Well, unfortunately, we cannot speak any Russian, so we don't know what they're saying. Well,
how do you know it's Russian, though? If you can't speak it.
Maybe it's Ukrainian. I don't know. Could be. Let's take a look at who's playing what, so we can have some more clarity on lanes as well. Although I think it's pretty self-explanatory for Navi at least. We've got Dendy playing the Wind Ranger. We'll be going mid. Avost on the Morana, Funnick on the Clockwork. In terms of self-explanatory, I mostly meant that these three are going to be as cores on the lanes. Vanscore playing Wraith King FNG on Skywrath Mage. They're going to heavily rotate, I believe. They can basically leave anybody alone because every core can take care of themselves on the lane and they can just go wherever they feel like they can get kills. Sorted. As for Empire, they've got themselves Always Wanna Fly playing the Bane, supporting together with Solo on the Vengeful Spirit, and their three cores are Resolution on the Puck, Mag on the Brewmaster, and then Silent playing the Lycan, leading me to believe that it will indeed be, or will rather be Mag on the offlane, Solo offlane Brewmaster. What do you think about that?
Well, I forgot about there was Empire who had this hero. I thought it was going to be Puck offlane, but then it's Empire, and they always play Brewmaster offlane most of the games. Mag just loves this hero in offlane, and he usually does very good in offlane. It's a surprisingly strong offlane hero. He's got high health, and this passive is really, really good. But he's against double stun and the slow, so it's not going to be an easy lane. So we'll see. Oh, he gets no ward. It's going to be sad now.
Very sad. And on top of that, if he does still place that ward later on, they will realize that it was missing from his inventory and will know where to find it.
Or he's next level and drops the ward and pretends to place this.
True. And then they'll
30
waste a
seconds
sentry
to battle.
thinking that they know where the ward is placed and then it wasn't placed there and then 100 gold taken from supports.
Yeah. Vanskor would easily fall for that, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure. Why is he actually carrying sentries then? No, he's not. It's going to be FNGs carrying the sentries, so we'll see if he's smart enough. We have, of course, indeed, as you already mentioned, I mean, it's stuns into slows, into nuke damage, and arrows, and everything that you can imagine. It is a very scary lane, so even a tanky hero like a Brewmaster has to be careful there. Looks like we're going to start off with a safe trial lane coming out from Na'Vi, though, and I'm actually surprised to only see one smoke coming from the supports from Na'Vi, just Vanskor, or rather FNG having one of them. Vanskor just hanging on to a regen rune.
Yeah, I'll send more, I'm sure. And what's going on mid here?
Well,
Next level.
we can.
He's gonna stun and get the regen.
Yep, and that's exactly what he's going to be doing.
Oh, I missed the phase shift? The hell?
Now there's the phase shift. That's still going to be trouble, though. And that's a second stun, but still,
He
just
could have died
look
there
at
if he
that
wanted to.
damage coming out from Denny. That's actually a lot of right-click damage.
He gets a regen, wow.
Oh wow! So lucky, so lucky, so strong. In the meantime, Mag is already down to half HP, just harassed by FNG, who is out of mana but does have a clarity for himself. But that's the kind of lane that Mag is up against. Your armor won't save you then. Your shield doesn't matter anything when you're just getting harassed like that. The bottom lane though is going heavily the favor of Empire so far. Funnick has not been able to get a level. He's got one last hit. Yeah, the clock trick.
Wow, he fails it.
Well, you got two.
Funnick, please. No, they're supposed to walk in there.
Well,
If you do the cog there, they walk into the right and get stuck. Yeah, only next level clock players knows about this.
But it's still gonna push the lane out towards his favor because of the 2 creeps that he did get.
Yeah.
So.
Well, they would have done it regardless because it was 2 range creep for Radiant.
Okay.
Look, here comes the next level trick. Here he goes. Oh, he's not even gonna do it now. Obviously, the creeps are here.
Yeah. It's a bit over excessive to try and do it again, but it looks like Empire just decides, you know, since we're here anyway, we're gonna go for first blood, or at least a tower. First blood is gonna be the call first though, and that's indeed Solo taking it. Vanskor teleported in, gets a stun up and almost wanna fly. This tower will stop hitting always wanna fly though, and Vanskor, he'll need some help. Need more help. FNG here as well. Vanskor still fighting against always wanna fly. Brain sap and always wanna fly lives. FNG dies. Vanskor dies. 3-1 in the end, as we still had Vengeful Spirit dying, but that was...
Get boots!
Yeah, that
Bane.
was Boots. Bane. It has not got any mana to do anything. He'll live.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad.
That is pretty bad. Well, at least they can't kill Funnick for the second time, but they just teleported in 2 supports. And I have to say, like, if you're a support and 2.5 minutes in, 135 gold is actually a pretty big investment to try and help your teammate. And they just died with that, so that's a bit of a shame.
This makes the Brewmaster very happy, like he's getting tons of levels now and some farm, which he would otherwise not have gotten.
Yeah, sitting at level 3. Might not be extremely amazingly high, but he is it's getting more than he did before.
And the lane is getting pushed now, so they can't even surprise gank him.
Nope.
Sad day for Navi.
In the meantime, in the middle lane, we've got ourselves Puck sitting on 7-2. Resolution, of course, and then Dandy sitting on his Wind Ranger 13-7, so he's getting ahead out of the Puck. Do you think that's an expected result, like Wind Ranger versus Puck? What's the, like, hero versus hero matchup analyzation thing?
I think it's probably pretty even. Maybe a small edge to Wind Ranger, but Dandy is pretty good in 1-on-1.
Radiant's bottom
Especially
tower
when
is
there's no
under
fear of
attack.
getting ganked.
Well,
So
talking about ganked, I think Resolution has a fear of getting ganked, and he is, he's correct. But they end up going for Mag instead. Get slowed, get stunned. Is there enough damage though? I'm doubting it. Nice block from Vanskor. Dandy coming in as well. That should be enough. The shackle to the trees, and it is the power shot to finish it off. That block, of course, made sure that that kill went the way of Na'Vi.
Yeah, what a player that Vanskor is.
What a player!
Jeez.
Yeah. So good, so strong.
Bottom?
Bottom has, or bottom rather, has Funnick dead.
Is under attack.
Diving the tier 2 tower for that one.
The aura and howl. That's pretty good damage.
Scary. Although they do push the creep wave also like past the towers, so they don't know where to go because they can't attack
just
towers.
tease the clock. He doesn't get any experience.
Dire's structures are fortified.
We do have the rotation again, though this time they're not going to teleport in, but they're going to come from the side. Not a lot of mana on the Skywrath Mage if they want to try and make something
Yeah, they
happen.
need to get something now. This.
But they're kind of under leveled though. I don't think they have enough damage. They still extra teleport coming in. That's Havos. Instantly gets Nightmare. Gets taken over by FNG though, and they're gonna go for Always Wanna Fly. That's gonna be a kill. Starstorm getting the last hit for Havos. So good rotation from him.
Yeah, it's probably not worth it though in the end. If you look just in the pure
There's 4
golden
people
experience,
for support.
because this Brewmaster is getting so much far from this now, which he would otherwise not get. So again, it looks good. He gets a kill, but the amount of farm he gives up, it's definitely not worth it.
I do like Moranis that are active on the map though. I guess it's a
Yeah.
bit too early to be active because he is a hard carry for his team. Resolution, can they get this kill as well? Has still got a space shift. He can also orb away in just a second's time and he will do just that. In also comes the Nightmare, Always Wanna Fly. Did he just get himself killed by showing up? Nope, he did not. He will be
Funnick is dead
living.
though. Again.
Again, Wolves will finish the job. And this time, it's 2 versus 1. They don't even need the Bane anymore.
Yeah, he turns the mine up against the Lycan, which, then a stun from Vengeful comes in with the aura and howl, and you just hit the clock and he dies. It's that easy. So not a good start for Funnick.
So for
And he's also
Empire,
maxing the rocket.
would you
which
say
is,
that for this game, for which team is the laning stage most important to go well?
Well, I mean, it's probably just both, but Navi's gotten such a bad start now that obviously the Empire is very happy about this, because they probably has a better late game, so yeah, it's probably better for Empire right now.
Yeah, they're doing pretty okay. They're still levels up on Navi, and I think when Funnick reaches level 6, we're gonna see maybe a bit of a change of pace from Navi. They've had some rotations, of course, with their supports, but they have not been that successful, so they're kind of under-leveled. Compare the Bane and the Vengeful Spirit, who are both level 5, to the supports of Navi, with Wraith King sitting at level 3 and level 4 for the Skywrath Mage. That's a pretty big difference for supports that actually really need their ultimates.
Oh wow, this Lycan is going Midas.
Is that a
Not
wow
sure about
from
that.
I don't like it, or okay? Why not?
Yeah, and I'm not sure, because he could just have had Midas now. I mean, not Midas. He could have had Vlads, and then he could have just gone into the woods and farmed and have Bane from the lane. And that would have been better.
That would have been better.
At least in terms of farm, but I guess they don't want to leave. They want to stack up like this so they don't get picked off, which is probably better in a way as well.
Well, they're gonna go for this one. Dreamcoil coming out up on 2. Resolution showing himself. Funnick is there as well. Still Denny though. He is the one that came teleporting in. Is gonna regret that one. And Wolf is on the run. Goes for Vanskor. Gets stunned, but he's fast enough to catch up. It can't even get his target anymore because Puck already took it down. FNG, Moonlight Shadow to block his escape, to save him. And for Funnick, same thing goes there. Although the AoE damage, the Sentry, 1 Brain Sap, or the Orb, either would be enough. The Orb gets it. FNG, the only one on this bottom lane that lives. Can't get Silent dead.
So that TP from Dundee was interesting. I guess he didn't expect that kind of burst, or maybe he expected some help from his team.
Did he teleport before or after? I believe it was after, but Puck showed himself.
Yeah, I mean, they just wanted to fight. So, I mean, if he used Windrun before just as soon as he TP'd it in, he wouldn't have died like that, but I don't know, he just expected help from his team, I guess, because there were 4 there. So it was a bit sad for him.
It was a bit sad for him. He died rather fast, and to be honest, he was he was doing really well on his lane, or at least was doing good on his lane, not bad. But any case, and now of course with the death, kind of a setback, and Resolution jumps ahead because of that. We take a look at the net worth, and Dendy is still slightly ahead. He did of course get that kill early on in the game, which was the first blood, I want to say. No, the first blood was Funnick. Yeah, first blood was Funnick.
Yeah.
Still.
Now this mag almost has dagger. He's rushing dagger, and once he has that, they can't teamfight anymore. Any teamfight, they'll lose. Navi that is, so it's pretty bad right now.
FNG is maxing his Ancient Seal.
Yeah.
Will help.
But it's not Vanskar playing it. If it was Vanskar, I would have felt confident it would silence. But now it's not, so I don't know about this.
Okay. Well, always on a fly shows himself on the top lane. The lane is pulled, so that's perhaps a problem because it's gonna give Empire the chance to dive this tower, and I think that's exactly what they want to do. They miss Resolution, but he is on his way top. There's still a 3 versus 3 with Mag having his split ready. Might not. Oh, gets shackled, gets silenced. Nice nightmare though, and that's gonna at least make sure that there's not gonna be enough burst to take him down, and instead Mirana is the one to go down. Fiend script used for that one. Silent! AWOL form, Dream Coil from the south, and Vanskar and Dandy stuck in place with Vanskar still level 4, not able to do anything. Yule's up in the air for Wind Range, or at least tornadoed up in the air. Still dead. 3 dead, and it's getting kind of out of control at this point. Like, Navi need something to happen in their favor very soon, because otherwise they might as well call it. I feel.
Not sure what they were expecting there. I mean, it's a Bane level 6, a Brew level 7 with ult, and then you have Lycan who's really strong. You would have lost at 3 versus 4 even. But they still tried to go, and well, they got severely punished for it, because even Puck showed up. And now they lost 3 heroes in a tower. That matters.
And of those 3 heroes, 2 of them were cores.
Yeah.
Vayne gets a
on
kill.
level 4.
Vengeful Spirit is still getting picked off there, but looks like a Vost. Ooh, close or no, wrong side. Still 1-for-1 trade in the mid lane, which is something that Navi, I guess, is better than no trade at all. So they could be kind of happy about it.
Where the hell is the Vost running?
I have no idea. I'm following him as well. It's like, doesn't have a teleport scroll. Has of course got a bottom, which helps him out. I think he's banking on bottom rune. Let's see if he's gonna get lucky in 10 seconds. The wolf is there as well, though. No, he's not even gonna stick around to check the rune. Unusual. Peculiar, rather. Rune is top though, it's haste rune.
Intriguing.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This clock has had no impact so far.
So what is Navi, like, when's Navi gonna be able to come back into this game? What do they need to do? Is it a clockwork that it has to, like, get a best hookshot of his life? Or is there a specific item that they might be waiting for?
Well, first of all, they need basically level 6 for teamfight, and then they need to wait for Empire to push, and then you need to hook someone like Brewmaster, and then you need to ult him with Skyrim's Mage and kill him before he can ult, and then hopefully win a teamfight, and maybe you can come back. So it's very specific things they have to do, and not get picked up like this. This is something that can't happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty hard for them right now. So they just have to teamfight when Empire pushes and get a miraculous fight. That's what happened. So
if you look at the heroes alone, oh wait a second, that's exactly what they should be doing, but Solo swaps Mag out, and Mag's silence will end in a second. He'll be able to do whatever he wants. Always wanna fly, Fiend's grip on FNG. He'll end up dying. Vanskar dies on the side as well. But that was the initiation that I thought Navi really was needing. They locked down Mag, they Mystic Flared him, silenced him, but Solo was there. And he's level 8. He can just swap him out, and then that fight was saved. Mag was saved. It could have been their way back.
They have 2 heroes that can help the Brewmaster with the sleep. And swap, whoop.
Oh, there we go. Clap in. Mag has got his ult up, and Funnick will end up dying.
Funnick's first appearance, and
yeah, this is going from bad to worse. Vost only just got back alive, has got his ultimate ready if he wants to use it. Then he is getting killed up by wolves. They lose FNG, who's trying to at least lure Empire back towards Empire's base. It's not enough. It's not far enough. Like, Navi is really not able to do anything at all. They can't even show themselves.
It's probably gonna be GG any second now.
Well, let's see. Havostu ended up dying to the Lycan, to the wolves, with Solo having one more stun in him. Finds it as well, finds Funnick. Blink forward from Mag, the clap is there, Funnick can't go anywhere, he'll die as well. GG, well played, 14 minutes, wow. That is a very convincing win for Empire. So what went wrong? What was the point? Like, was it the draft? Was it the play? Was it the laning?
I think the draft was maybe a bit better for Empire, but it was the bottom lane that just screwed their early game so much. The clock didn't get anything done on the lane really, and then the sports rotated there, and the trades were so bad for them, and they had to leave this Brewmaster on top who was free farming at a point like 6 minutes in or something, and just all the rotation bottom failed, which created so much space for other lanes, which meant they could 5-man at one point and just win the game.
So that one fight where they teleported in and died.
Yeah, well, I did it. Yeah, there was 2 times I think it went bottom and failed, and that cost them probably the game maybe.
Yeah, it seems so. Wow, I was not expecting this game to be so fast. What's up with that? Well.
Yeah, risky Dota.
Yeah, I guess so. Fast games. And that means that this was already the last game of the night. Casting for half an hour. Woo! Because this is a StarLadder, it's round robin group stages. Everybody faced each other once, and this was the last European game of this evening. Tomorrow, Chinese games start again at 11 AM on Dota StarLadder_EN, which is the official channel of the StarLadder broadcast in English. But thank you for joining me.
Thank you. It was amazing.
Yeah.
So fast.
So fast.
I like it when it's fast.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good habit. But
yeah.
Maybe I have any shoutouts or plugins or ever?
No.
No. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, and have a good night. Bye bye.
Good night. Bye bye.
Bye bye.